Abe Sandquist here, Natural Fertilizer, Woodbine, Iowa. So I want to explain a few things here and explain why I feel like our business is on the right path with things. It creates wins. There's many opportunities for people to win. Let's start out with the food processor. So the food processor would win by creating a more sustainable option for their waste streams, possibly even reducing their expenses of handling their waste streams, and provide a great image for their company. So let's just use an example of any company that manufactures cereal or something like that. Every day they have a waste. They have some sort of product that does not meet quality standards. They have to dispose of that. Today, a lot of those things may get pushed to the landfill because that's the easiest thing to do. It's the simplest. You can just kind of rely on that source. And we want to create a reliable opportunity for them to take those materials to our nutrient recycling facility and convert them back to the nutrients that they originated from. So the other opportunity, the other win is going to be livestock producers. We're going to help them with environmental compliance. If they manage their materials right, if they follow a strict nutrient management plan, they'll be in compliance with state regulations. The other thing they're going to do is they're going to actually reduce their labor, maybe even their equipment needs, their fuel expenses, because we're going to come in and actually help them gather these materials up and transfer them to another place where they can see benefit. So if you're a livestock producer and you have an abundance of manure and you apply it to the same field year in and year out, you're pretty much harvesting nutrients off of an area, you're feeding it to your livestock are going to excrete these nutrients, they're going to be disposed back on that same field. So the cycle of nutrients is not continuing, right? It's harvesting, fed, depositing. You're actually going to be more profitable because you're not having an expense to put on your land. Your land is not going to increase in values or increase in nutrient content so much that maybe it's even a little high, a little toxic even. And then we're going to create a win for the person that wants to purchase it. You're going to save money by handling, and you're also possibly going to make money by turning your waste stream into a commodity. The other person that's going to win is that farmer we just talked about. How they're going to win is they're going to have a very sustainable fertilizer to haul back out to these fields and fertilize this land the way Mother Nature intended it. Mother Nature did not design commercial fertilizers and be able to prescribe certain amounts of material to every square inch of the farm. She designed it more to be like livestock consume grass, livestock excrete these materials, these leftover materials that they don't use through the consumption, and then it fertilizes the next crop. This is going to carry on that kind of cycle. So the other way the farmer's going to win is they're going to carry on their legacy. All of us that have been using manure and all the people that kind of know, when you use manure, organic matter, or those type of materials, you're going to stimulate that soil's microbiological system. That's what really makes nutrients available. It's not just putting fertilizer out there, it's stimulating a biological system, the same biological system that is actually in guts of animals, even human beings, that break down organic matter, break down residual materials, and turn them back to the nutrients that they originated from the soil. So the farmer is going to be able to repair their soil, fix it up, and create a longevity of use for their successors, right? So they have a nice succession plan, they have a legacy they can pass on to their children. And the last win, out of the 4 wins that I say, there's actually 2 involved in that, is the economy and the environment. So we're going to come in and we're going to take these materials that were from either the livestock operations or from the food processors. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in and handle those. We're going to take those materials, we're going to bring them back to our operation, and we're going to condition them. We're going to mix them, we're going to blend them, we're going to find the perfect recipes that we can make a great product out of, and we can haul it back to the farm producer. So we've handled this material probably 4 or 5 more times. That stimulated multiple jobs. I've been in business now for going on 20 years. We're up to 30 some employees, and I would say we're going to be a lot higher than that in the near future. And all of these people, none of them, even myself, none of them worked in this field before because it was not here. So we're going to continue to grow this, and there are trucking contractors, application contractors, people that do soil sampling, people that do other parts of our business through contractors or employees that help us manage materials, so we stimulate a large economy with this. So the other part is the environment. Obviously, improving soil health is good for the environment. It's good for the human population, it's good for humanity. The longer we can keep our soils resilient and highly productive, the longer our human population is going to survive. And I feel like we can do this a lot longer if we manage these processes. The other environmental value by using our system, nutrient cycling system, is when you take organic materials and you put them in an anaerobic environment, which means without oxygen. That's where a landfill would be. You would put these materials in there, you would squish all the air out. When microbes that are anaerobic break that down, they release methane. Methane is a greenhouse gas pollutant. It is 10 times stronger than carbon dioxide. So by keeping these organic materials breaking down and being digested by aerobic microbes, they do not release methane. They release CO2, but the CO2 is actually breathed back in by the plants. So it's more of a nutrient and carbon cycling event. That's where I wanted to say today. I appreciate everybody looking into what we are doing. The quote that I always use in my business is, if everybody wins, it's impossible to fail. Thank you.